The person, be it gentleman or lady, who has not pleasure in a good novel must be intolerably stupid.
Arguably, yes. Arguably. But that's awfully condescending of you. Some people have their own interests and they also have their own style of learning. Just because you're better at reading doesn't mean you're more learned than someone who isn't.
There is nothing I would not do for those who are really my friends. I have no notion of loving people by halves. It is not my nature. Because loving half of someone is inexplicable and horrid.
I mean, who would survive being cut in half? Am I right, lads, or am I right, lads?
I declare, after all, there is no enjoyment like reading. How much sooner one tires of anything than of a book. When I have a house of my own, I shall be miserable if I have not an excellent library.
Woman, in this time and age, you can have an entire world's worth of library in a single brick made of glass. It is called a smartphone. Try buying one. You will need a library no more.
A lady's imagination is very rapid. It jumps from admiration to love, from love to matrimony in a moment. Just like teenage boys in their awkward phases. In vain have I struggled. It will not do. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you.
What? Who, me? Why? I only gave you my umbrella. It was like, what, $2-3? It was cheap. Lady, you shouldn't give your heart to some random retard like me. We literally just met a few minutes ago.
The more I know of the world, the more I am convinced that I shall never see a man whom I can really love. I require, oh, so much.
Okay, now hold on a second. I know women changes their mind at the bottom of an eye, but that's just next level prank. I'm too confused for this. Is there a camera somewhere? Just show me where the camera already and let me go home.
It is truth and universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife.
A loving wife or a plethora of bitches? Yes, depends on the man, really. Can't make sure until we see the person himself.
Angry people are not always wise.
Calm people are also not always wise. What are you hinting at? There's every type of people at every type of occasion at every moment in time. We want to generalize things to make it easier, but the world is just too complicated sometimes.
I hate to hear you talk about all women as if they were fine ladies instead of rational creatures. None of us want to be in calm waters all our lives.
Shit. Calm waters, huh? I wonder. When you've been living in calm waters for too long, any slightest ripple can outright kill you. Honestly, I hope that I will never see a turbulence so strong that it outright devastates the entire river.
Vanity and pride are different things, though the words are often used synonymously. A person may be proud without being vain. Pride relates more to our opinion of ourselves, vanity to what we would have others think of us.
Personally, the existence of vanity itself is bizarre and confusing. Who cares about what others think of me? Well, as long as I'm not getting persecuted from some toxic rumor, that is.